G'day and how you going, everybody? Guess what? We are playing Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Obviously, we are continuing the Five Nights at Freddy's series, not in the correct order, but I don't care because Five Nights at Freddy's 1 to me is not really of any concern. So we're just jumping right into the scariest of FNAF series. We started with Five Nights at Freddy's 3 yesterday, and now we're going to Five Nights at Freddy's 4. You all know the drill with this game. I don't have to explain anything to you. You all know what the objective is. We have anywhere between 4 and 8 characters of absolute horror and death coming to murder you in your bedroom. This game right here obviously bucks the system of the original that basically has you as a guard at the facility. This particular one is they have followed you home and they're coming to rip your face off. Now, this pertains to the bite of 87, which the kid's frontal lobe was eaten by one of the idiotic characters. Fredbear. Nightmare? Is it Nightmare Fredbear? Just Fredbear, okay. And everybody says, well, you know, how did that happen? I mean, my God. Well, would you be surprised to know that it was the brothers of this kid that fed him to Fredbear in the first place? And so this pertains to the bite of 87 and basically what happened either before or after. I'm not sure the storyline, my folklore of Five Nights at Freddy's is getting a little murky and a little watered down because of how much there really is of this game. I mean, have you played FNAF World? There must be 80 different characters and counting. We're not talking about Joy of Creation when that game was made. Anyway, so basically, you're starting out in your bedroom. You got your flashlight. You can shut your door. And the one thing I don't like about this game is the fact that you're confined to this one room. However, it more than makes up for it by utilizing the terror of what you want to call the nightmare characters and their fucking ridiculousness. And so we see these characters come up, and actually there's Jacko characters too. If you're familiar with the other FNAF characters, you may not be familiar with the fact that there are Jacko characters. And you say, well, what does that mean? Well, when they attack you, they're usually on fire internally, so not externally, but there's fire like burning out of their eyes and mouths. And I think Chica has a pumpkin. Is that so? Does Chica have a pumpkin, Jacko Chica? Yeah, okay, so Jacko Chica, instead of the usual cupcake, the Somebody Kill Me cupcake, if you want to call it that, Jacko Chica has a fucking flaming pumpkin that comes and eats your face alive. So I've been waiting to see that for a very long time. I have, except in the demo modes, I've never been scared by a Jacko before. But the nightmares, well, you'll see. The nightmares are scary enough. The good thing about this game is it takes a minute. Like, it builds up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just one of those games that gets you right away, but it's also not one of those games that makes you wait, if you know what I'm saying. So you're not sitting there waiting 20-25 minutes walking around the dark with a flashlight. Yeah, like I've never done games like that. But so I think it's a good median. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 takes a little too fucking long, in my opinion, to get going. Same thing with FNAF 3, even though I don't mind it so much. FNAF 4, it's worth the wait. I played this game at 2 a.m. once. First time I played it several years ago. And Nightmare Chica scared me the first time. I was thoroughly impressed with the fear factor in this game. Now, is it a cheap fucking scare? These shitbags just cheap scare you. Yeah, it's a possibility. Kind of like somebody honking a horn at you. That may be where we're at. But for its money, this is the best Five Nights at Freddy's game out of the 4 original series. Now, it's 3 a.m., so the music's starting to get a little more ominous. I'm going to turn it up a little so I definitely get the shit scared out of me. And now, once it gets to about this time, you got to start listening. So let's listen together. The music is for sure ominous. Oh, it's fucking Freddle. We got a Freddle, baby. Yeah, we got a Freddle here. Now, nothing wrong with a little Freddle here and there, but well, the Freddles on the bed indicate that a creature is near, or a creature is on its way to eat your mouth, face, and nose hole. But that's okay. If I had something, I would rip these fuckers' faces off, because I'm a huge badass and King Kong ain't got shit on me. But we all know that already. We already know I'm bad Leroy Brown already. Oh, what is that? Oh, I don't want what you're selling, puppy. I hear that. Strange noises are afoot at the Circle K. You hear that? Yeah, what is that? Is that Mangle? God, that sounded like fucking Mangle. Did you hear it too? Oh, and if you squeeze, it's like metallic sounding. If you squeeze the nose right there, that's the honk noise that you get from the posters. Come on, don't just scare me. Let me at least see your ass. All right, it's 5 a.m. We're actually doing fairly well. Normally by now, you at least see... Uh-oh, I hear something. Oh, fuck you! I'm watching you, buddy. I got your fucking number. I got your ass! See, what happens with Chica is Chica can either not only jump scare and kill you, but he can also throw that stupid little fucking cupcake thing in to kill you. Oh, and I can hear it. Oh, God! Don't turn around. Ah, fuck you! I fucking knew it! That's 65, you fucking dickbag. Fuck yeah, it scared me. This is the only Five Nights at Freddy's that actually gets me. I know it's a cheap scare, but I don't care. I don't care if it's a cheap scare. I get it. But can you please stop with the cupcake? The cupcake is not a real thing. The cupcake cannot actually eat you. I get the animatronics ripping your face off. Yeah, but send in a cupcake with no body or just a... I mean, what's it going to do? Get frosting all over my ass? Come on. Nevertheless, okay. I don't mind being killed by any other critter except the stupid little cupcake. Because it's not real. Of course, the game's not real. But if you're going to be murdered, let's make it by a character. Let's not jack my audience around with a stupid little cupcake, please. Anyway, now, of course, if it was... does Balloon Boy get you in this one?
Well, he only goes with Plush Trap, like the most Plush Trap.
Oh, Plush...
He goes on fun with Balloon Boy.
Okay, so... if and when we beat this level... we get to go have fun with Plush Trap. Now, if you have fun with Plush Trap and you actually capture him in the light when you're supposed to, it starts 2 hours later.
I gotta tell you something.
What's that?
There's an extras menu, and then when you go to the extras menu, you click on it, Fun with Balloon Boy, it takes you there.
I knew it.
What?
I hear Mangle. Or is that Foxy? Well, it's got like that noise, kind of like that spaceman radio signal. You know what I'm talking about?
What does it sound like?
Well, when you're playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and you go in there, you hear that like that radio static signal.
That's Mangle.
Well, that's what it sounded like. Just so you know, the radio static from Mangle is actually radio signals and static that was from one of the first moon mission launches. So, fun fact. Also a fun fact, Jacksepticeye's voice is Sean in Bendy and the Ink Machine. How did I know that? Because I watched Jacksepticeye's video, and the video is called I'm in the Game. Bendy and the Ink Machine Part 3. And so, I was very impressed to see that they're getting YouTube gamers to actually voice games. It's one of the most awesome things. Also new to YouTube is on live stream is Super Chat for Good. And so I'd really like to get that going. I'm not sure if I have the credentials. I mean, I have enough subscribers and all that, but I haven't been able to see it on my thing yet. Of course, I haven't really done a live stream for a minute. Not that I don't want to, but I'm resuming. I'm trying different video format between video formats and live formats. So far, not much of a difference, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back to live streaming. Just because I like live streaming a lot better. It's in your face, it's raw, and you never know what kind of weird shit's going to happen when you're live streaming. Live streaming's much better. It's real, but it's not scripted reality TV bullshit. It's just, this is how we are. Raw dog, no fucking prophylactic. There you are. I hope that's a nice image for you. Nevertheless, we will get back to live streaming 3 or 4 days. We're gonna be doing live streaming again, so don't worry about that.
I'm gonna try to make this by myself, okay?
Okay. Not that I don't want to live stream all the time, I do, but I'm just trying to see the differential of doing these games on live versus doing these games. Hell, I haven't even played Fortnite for a couple days because I'm taking it off. I want to go see some updates on Fortnite, but that's okay. During these break times and stuff like this, when you got your kids, you just have to expect this stuff to happen. And so we are looking at 3 a.m. Oh, we're getting some hard ominous music now. Here we go. Here we go with the ominous music. What is that? Hold on. I hear something, fuckbag. I hear something. I saw you, little fucker. Freddle. Don't give me that Freddle bullshit. Mickey Mouse fuckbag over here. The Freddle. Now, the more Freddles you see, not only are the closer the characters coming to kill you, but the more intense. So if you see one Freddle, okay, you kind of got to worry. Not really a lot. If you see 2 or 3 Freddles, you can pretty much say you're kind of fucked. And if you see Freddles coming down every oh god, what's that noise? Okay, not there. Good. That's where Chica was last time. As long as I can avoid the stupid cupcake. I hear it. I hear fucking Mangle. Come on, why do I hear Mangle? Oh, fuck you!
Who was it? Who was it?
What's the fucking matter with you?
Who was it?
That was Bonnie. Nightmare Bonnie.
How'd you do this?
Here, I'll do it later, Annie. You gotta...
Wrap it around
I'll do it later when I'm done with this.
You have to wrap it around your finger.
When I'm done with this.
I'll try it, okay?
Now, don't be fooled. I can beat this. I have beaten this many billions of times as far as actually beating night 1, night 2, and up to... I think I've beaten up to night 4. And I think I got killed on night 4. But basically what the situation is I just don't have my head in the game. I think it's because I played fight. It's not even that. It's just that I get so unlucky with this fucking game. The conflicting noises really just screws my thing up. Why don't we wait for that till later, honey? What? You hear it? The conflicting noise. I hear the dog barking in the background and the insect noises. But then at the same time, you have like the clock in the background. And these little fucking Freddles making noise all the time. And the more I increase my own volume, the more it fucks up. The more intense it sounds. I know, of course, that's counterintuitive to increase the volume to scare me more. Making it more difficult to beat the game. Let's see what we got here. Where are you, dickbag? Ah, that clock is wrong. It says it's 1:10 and it's midnight. You need to wind your shit, buddy. You didn't think I'd notice? Yeah. That's right. You hear the dog barking in the background? Ruff, ruff, ruff. That kind of indicates that something is on the way. So I just want you to know that the makers of this game were very intricate. So they start with the dog barking, indicating that something is coming to your house. And then you start hearing noises, and you start seeing Freddy'S appear. And so the ramping up of you being murdered really advances about 3 a.m. But the bottom line is you just have to make sure that you quickly go around and attempt to hit all stops up, because they can get you from behind. I don't want you to think that just because there's Freddy'S on the bed that you're free. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, you can be killed from behind, you can be killed from underneath your bed, you can be killed from each door, and you can be killed from the stupid closet. Although generally you don't get killed from the closet until, oh, I don't know, night 3 or so. But you can see Foxy, or is it, yeah, I think it's Foxy, where you can like close his mouth. Matter of fact, I have a jump scare simulator. You know what I should do? I should play just a jump scare simulator. And what I'll do is I'll set it up to where I'm playing it, but I'll have my kid push the button as to when I don't know when the jump scare is happening. That way we can all shit our pants together. I think that's really one of the most important things. And that's okay. Yeah, I'll make it in a minute, honey. Now, we actually have the Lego sets of these Five Nights at Freddy's 4. And you cannot imagine the detail on. Now, they're difficult as hell to put together. But the detail on the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 building sets are really, really impressive, I have to say. We actually have most of them, I think, if not all of them. And they're not as stable as regular Lego. I heard it. I know you're coming, motherfucker. I can hear you. I don't. I'm not quite sure who it is. I have a feeling it's going to be Bonnie or Chica. There it is. There it is. Mangle's out there. Mangle's looking at me. Mangle's the fucking one sitting there. He's radioing these people, isn't he? He's telling me. Yeah, let me see here. You have to. Oh, there he goes. There's a Freddle. There's a Freddle. The end is near. The end is near now, fuckbags. Oh! I don't like that. How do I get him to stop? It's gonna fucking get me, isn't it? I'm shutting you. I'm not even listening. I can hear you. I can smell you getting off the elevator, fuckhead. But I can't just hold the door, because Bonnie will come in the other side and eat me. You gotta understand that. I am in a rock. Oh, fuck you. I'm between a rock and a hard place here. I don't want to turn around.
Why not? Are you scared?
They're ambushing me. They're on both sides. Oh my god. Why is it so difficult to... I don't want to turn around.
What was it? Bonnie?
It was just a stupid fucking cupcake again. Un preago. Let's try one. Just one more time. Just one more time.
I can't draw in that small space.
Yeah, we'll get to it just in a minute, honey, okay? You locked you in your room again. Don't be scared. By the way, just so you know, this kid's brothers are the reason why he gets murdered. So if you thought your family was bad, there ain't nothing like having your brothers and sisters dress up and get you murdered by an animatronic device of some kind. It's quite terrifying to think about it, but at the same time, so refreshing. So let's give it a shot one more time. Look, I've beaten this. I get it. I've beaten several nights of it, but some nights, sometimes when you play this game, it's just simply harder than others. And when they're coming from both sides, I gotta tell you, the fear is real, my friend. Should I like hit? Maybe I should hit his nose a couple of times. There. Now, normally that brings him in. I hate to say that, but how much worse can it get, right? I'm already fucking getting my ass handed to me. So I might as well just put out the cattle call. Let them all come up here so we can get murdered. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with a little death there, don't you think, Governor? That's right. But the characters, if you see when they jump scare you, look at how detailed they are. Look at how detailed their teeth are. And the fucking, like, kind of like dilapidated looking rotted suits that they are. And then if you know, you've obviously played Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, and 3 before that, so you know the lore behind it, and then you see that shit, and you're like, okay, it all makes perfect fucking sense. However, what doesn't make sense is why Bonnie has a face. Because if we all know in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Withered Bonnie didn't have a face. Now, I guess we could say that Nightmare Bonnie is actually Toy Bonnie redone into Nightmare form, and that goes down a whole other rabbit hole. But you could say the same thing about Chica too, but Chica was never missing his face, but Chica was wearing a pink pair of panties in the game before. So what kind of party are we talking about here? It's a blood party for Halloween. And of course, we're getting the lightest and sexiest characters to kill us. But you know what? I really want to get to Springtrap. I want to show you that. If I don't, we'll play it again later. No big deal. It's just, I want to play 31 different games. Even if it's not on 31 days, I want to play at least an entire 31 new games that I've never played individual before I start repeating myself. So even if I play like 2 of these games in a day, which I think I actually might coming up, I'll wait till probably next week for that though, just cause. But yeah, I'd like to play maybe 3 horror game series or an entire FNAF series at once, starting from FNAF 1 and going FNAF 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I would say Sister Location in there. The Sister Location's a long, and it's a game in and of itself. You got to play Sister Location by itself, just like Pizzeria Simulator. Basically, you could play the first 4 in a video. Wouldn't really do much. And then you could play the other 2 and have those right there. So we'll talk about that as time progresses. It's only the 15th, so we're only halfway through the month. But that's why it's 31 Nights of Horror games on the month of October here on this channel, because I want a horror game every night. And I know sometimes I post them late, so I'm trying new things, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move the bar sometimes. I mean, I'm happy with my success, but you know, I'm not Markiplier, let's be honest. I would love to have the success of Markiplier, Ninja, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Dan TDM, Dana Staley, the list goes on and on and on. But my favorite is still Jacksepticeye. I think Markiplier is a little full of himself. Even though his try not to make me laugh videos are absolutely fucking hilarious for the most part. I think Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie are probably my favorite. Oh, bitch. Oh, I see your little fucking cotton tail, and I don't want any